Calhoun Superstructure started in the early 90s. We've been at it over 25 years now. We design, build, and construct fabric buildings all over North America. For us, because it's a family business and it was started by my father, there's some emotion involved. And before my father ever would let any one of us manage a company like this, we had to grow from the ground up. So we've touched the fabric, we've pulled the fabric, we've installed the buildings, we've put the foundations in the ground. And so when customers call, they can talk to us about, Jeremy, how does this work, or how can we fix this? And we can get you those answers. Calhoun has done things a little differently. We have designed and engineered our structures site-specific. We don't build a cookie-cutter building.
It's designed for the unique location, whether it be topography, hills, tree lines, adjacent structures, any other impediments that may affect the loading on the building.
And we pride ourselves on looking at all of those factors before we even start the design process for your structure.
Well, we're sitting in our fabrication shop here. We are a certified welding shop under the Canadian Welding Bureau. We're also certified under the American Welding Society for producing steel structures. So at this site here, we'll receive in raw tubing, raw steel, and convert it into our trusses. We also roll our round tubing to produce our arched structures at this site. And then we weld it up into the trusses that are produced for each building. We have a lot of applications where we're doing salt and sand storage, particularly for municipal customers. Some of the unique challenges around salt and sand are with the caustic environment that's produced. There's a lot of dust comes off the salt. It's very corrosive, it's very conductive, so it'll tend to rust away almost anything that it comes in contact with. With our structures, they're all hot dip galvanized post-fabrication. That ensures that everything has a thick coating of zinc on the material, which will resist that corrosive environment.
Once the drawings come in from Calhoun with a PO on it, we then take their drawings and turn them into a cover for the set building size that's required. As you see, the raw rolls behind me, pulling each individual panel out to what would be required for the overall width of the cover. We then heat weld all of the seams together, which is a 2-inch overlap, which uses a hot air machine to basically melt that fabric together to create the overall length that's required for each individual order. Coating on the fabric is very important as we need snow or rain or debris to shed from the cover. So we've worked very diligently on finding the best possible product that we can utilize in today's marketplace.
We are looking forward all the time. There's new fabric coming on the market. There's new steel methods coming on the market. There's new products coming on the market. And I want to be at the forefront of each and every one of those avenues.
Oh, this is an amazing building. It's a high-top HT by Calhoun Superstructures, and it was designed specifically for salt storage.
Every bit of this building can be replaced 100% of the time, from an individual panel to an individual truss section to an individual cable.
What makes this building interesting is the height of it. It allows tractor trailers to dump directly into the building.
When you have that ability to back a tractor trailer in, dump the load, push it as far back, it certainly saves you a lot of time stockpiling that salt.
It truly is a feat to be able to engineer and get a product that serves the immediate purpose, as in getting the highway trucks under a heated storage, and also serves the ultimate and kind of permanent solution of relocation on a new facility.
There was a challenge at the town of Irondequoit in New York State, where they had to locate a building adjacent to a communications tower.
So we designed something that they could put up for two years, take down fairly inexpensively, move to the location and put it right back up again with minimal investment.
Engineering this was extremely challenging in the sense that we had to maintain clearance. We couldn't touch or rub on that guy wire for fear that we might compromise the cell tower.
So we developed a lower sloped variant of our building, which was a challenge from an engineering perspective, but we were able to adapt our standard design, improve the reliability of the components by changing the design in the areas that were affected by that lower sloped version, and we're able to produce a good solution for that site to basically nestle just in underneath the guy wires for this communications tower.
The time it took, the lack thereof, it was extremely fast to make sure all of the engineering issues were solved. It was really great to work with Calhoun on that.
We love what we do. We love our customers to be happy. I love to meet my customers and say, how did the building work out for you? And 15 years later, they're still going, Jeremy, it's the greatest thing I ever did.